It was good to got a little bit of relief. I feel like we got a little bit of justice today.
Tonight, a significant development to our award-winning To Catch a Contractor investigative series. A former business owner who promised pools and other home improvement projects is heading to jail. A Plymouth County judge sentenced Steve Docchio after he pleaded guilty to stealing from customers.
NBC10 investigator Ryan Kath first exposed the trail of unfinished projects, and he stayed on it for years.
This has been a long road for victims who lost thousands of dollars. Over the past 4 years, we've talked to 20 different people on camera about Docchio, ranging from government officials to homeowners across the state. Families repeatedly told us about the emotional and financial toll this took on them.
How do you plead guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
A stoic Steve Docchio admitting to stealing from a long list of customers who hired him. His demeanor in Plymouth Superior Court, a far cry from the defiant contractor we spoke with after first uncovering his path of destruction across Massachusetts.
How do you explain all that?
I explain it because nobody's honest.
So all these customers are lying, but you're telling the truth?
All their storytelling is beyond the truth. Listen, if it looks like a duck, acts like a duck, sometimes it's not a duck because there's no water in here.
Pools with no water were a frequent complaint we heard from homeowners, left instead with giant holes in their backyards and broken promises.
Why'd you want to be
Prosecutors say after the NBC10 investigators put Docchio in the spotlight,
we've talked to a lot of people who say you owe them a lot of money.
And the state later permanently revoked his license, the contractor continued deceiving customers, even changing his name on paperwork to Docchio to avoid detection.
This is a defendant who just would not stop.
During sentencing, a couple's daughter spoke about the impact of the failed project at their Wareham cottage. On the same day they fired Docchio, they told me they turned on NBC10 and saw there was a warrant out for the contractor's arrest.
His actions caused us extreme anxiety and emotional distress. Our labor of love turned into a nightmare.
Tom Robbins called in from out of state to talk about the backyard disaster at his family's Cape home and how hard it was to get authorities to take criminal action.
It was because of the efforts of Ryan Kath and the publicity of NBC10 that I was able to find out the true nature of Mr. Docchio. He will continue to hurt people until he is stopped.
Why did you want to be here today?
We need to kind of see this to the end.
Wes Ramkasoon says his failed project stole several summers of family memories in his Norwell backyard.
I feel he got what he deserved, and hopefully he learned his lesson this time.
Wes expressed relief to see Docchio leave the court in handcuffs, saying it provides a sense of justice for him and other victims.
Without your reporting and you kind of bringing this to light and kind of, being an advocate for us, I think it would never have materialized to what happened today.
Docchio will spend the next 9 months behind bars. He'll then be on probation for a decade, where he'll be banned from doing any home improvement work and required to pay tens of thousands of dollars in restitution. He's now the third contractor we've investigated to be convicted in the wake of our reporting. Ryan Kath, NBC10 Investigators.
Well, Ryan, great reporting as always. And if you at home have a story that you want our team of investigators to look into, send us an email at the address that you see on your screen. It is tips@nbcboston.com.